Prismatic Evolutions.
Hey babe, are you starting YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you checking. So kind of you. Prismatic Evolutions. Is it the godsend that we're looking for investments? Guys, Haas with Haas Games and Cards, online Pokemon store. Hope you're all having a good weekend. Should be not the weekend by the time you watch this. So, what's going on? What's going on? You know what? Vapor Self has just been touting about how, he's been getting some prismatic ETBs for like that 70-ish, 80-ish bucks in ETB. Talking about, I think at one point he's saying he's getting them for like 100, between 100 150, somewhere like that, like the 120, 150 range. The ultimate investment vessel, and you know what? He's right.
Ah, shit. All right, look.
He's right. I bought into it. Completely right. This is obviously the best Pokemon play out there. The best one. Everyone, you need to go dip into this before it's too late, because if you don't, you're going to miss out. You're going to miss out. This is very obviously the play of the century. This is what you need to do. I dropped $20,000 into Prismatic Evolutions. 100%. I was just like, Vapor, you're spot on. Here we go. 20 grand in. Oh man. And you know what? I even took those sealed cases, and do you know what I did? I opened them. I opened them up just like him, because I know that there's no case premiums and that I just had to.
Wait.
1, 2.
There's 2 now.
It doesn't matter.
I just had to, you just have to open them so you can see them, right? Right. Yep. Okay. In case you couldn't tell, we're joking. Completely joking. I'm going to start off by saying I'm not an investment expert whatsoever. I try to do it, but it depends what you're trying to do. Short term, long term, whatever it is. You have adult money, you have adult choices, you make it, you figure it out, and you suffer whatever consequence or benefit any way you want.
The thing for me are the side effects, mostly the psychological ones, specifically reduction in fluid intelligence.
Not saying my way is the best way. It probably isn't. I'm still learning every single day. It's an evolving thing, except for there's some things that just happen. There's some things that just happen no matter what and remain the same. Like, let's say you take a Scarlet and Violet booster box, buy it for $300. Oh yeah, because it shot up to $300. That's amazing. But is it going to shoot up to 1,000 in like 3 years? No. It's probably going to maintain a 300-ish for a while. If not, and then if reprints happen, it's going to dip down. And then you're going to have to wait a prolonged period of time to be able to cash out and do good at it. But, I mean, the rule of thumb, whether it's this or Bitcoin or investments in general, if you're holding on to it for a super, super long time, your worst choice will still come out as a win eventually. It's just, are you going to do your best to get the best price to get that win? That's up to you. I don't know. But what he has been talking about, he's been saying, oh yeah, Prismatic Evolutions has been the best buy of the century. It's your best investment portfolio. He's right? Yeah, he's got to be right.
Feel wronged by things that people tell you.
Right. I mean, as we look at it, boom, 124 back in April. Oh, down to 99 and stuff, but then all the way back up to 109. Current market 110, with some in the 112s being sold. 106, 111, 114. Kind of bouncing between that 110 to 115 area, right? There's been a lot of these printed lately, and they're still in a print window. So it's totally the best investment option, right? Totally is. It's going up. I mean, Pokey Plumber gets super weird and animated and excited. Yeah, excited. I'll insert his excitement clip.
Starting to, the upward trajectory.
But anyways, the best investment, right? We have 3,000 of them on the market. They're not plentiful at all. They're not plentiful. Only 3,000. Only 3,000, not plentiful whatsoever. Totally hard to get. Yeah, only 3,000. Wow, that's like nothing. That's limited. Gonna run out soon. But as we go down looking at it, I mean, obviously, it's going to get more into the 115s as time goes on and as you get further down. But I'm going to throw in a curveball. Here's my thought. And even here, we're on to like page 5, and we still haven't made it to 120 yet. Here's my prediction, though. You have 3,000 of these trying to be sold. You have about 57 of them being sold daily. That tells me things have definitely slowed down a little bit. And it tells me people are not selling them right away. And so they're probably going to panic because they're overextended and are going to be like, oh, crap. Okay. Got to undercut some people. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what the price does on this. But again, we're joking. This is not... He's sitting there making you feel like this is the best investment you could have. And I'm going to have to say, with most Scarlet and Violet products right now, the buying time's not right now. It's not now. Everything's way too high. The only stuff I get that I keep are things I get from distro because I know I'm getting it at the lowest possible price. Those are what I hold on to. Everything else, no, absolutely not. And I don't go through third parties and buy these at these prices. This is crazy. Distro has like nothing. So of course everything is very limited that comes from them. But you have to remember big box stores are getting these things all the time. Walmart's, Costco's, Best Buy's, all that stuff. They're getting all this. And at some point, Pokemon's going to catch up. And I think if there's anything we learned from Black and White this weekend, it's not nearly in as demand as what people thought it would be. On my Facebook page, I see people selling it like crazy. The ETBs are under $100 each. The PC ETBs are cheaper than even Destined Rivals. And I don't see people holding on to the Pokemon Center ETBs. I see so many people trying to offload it for 151, doing trades and things like that. They are dumping their PC ETBs, which is crazy because that's kind of a good one to keep, in my opinion. If you're going to invest in anything, especially Black and White, the PC ETB for sure, 100%. So, I mean, big box stores are going to keep on getting stock. This is well within a reprint window. Stock of this keeps popping up here and there with distro. It's very small and very limited, and they've jacked up the prices as well. But again, Pokemon's not dumb. They make a lot of money. They're going to keep on printing this stuff, and they're going to eventually catch up. And if not, then oh well, whatever. There's always opportunities other places in the future, and at some point, you know, the hype will die down a ton. People are going to panic sell, and that's the best time to buy stuff. Buy people that are just desperate to offload. For sure. For sure. But you know what else is interesting? I'm not saying this is the buy you should do. I'm never going to tell anyone they should buy anything or that they should go jump from one product to another. I'm not going to say that. This is just something that I noticed that I found interesting. One, because I love the set, but two, in my opinion, it's a better buy than this, for sure. But like I was saying, 3,084, and you know people are hoarding this like crazy, right? And then we go and look at Lost Origin. Now, when I made a video, I think it was literally less than 24 hours ago. When I made a video less than 24 hours ago, the market price on this was under $110. It was fluctuating between $105, $109. Right now, as of like all of a sudden, market price is $115. Freaking $115. And it's been doing nothing but going up where Prismatic has been like all over the place, right? All over the damn place. Where I remember probably a year ago, maybe a year and a half, these were going for 25, maybe $30. And distro was desperate to get rid of them. I bought tons of cases of them from distro. They're whipping them out for like 20 to 25 bucks in ETB. It's like, please take these. Like, they were desperate to get rid of them. And so we scooped up a good amount. And this has definitely been a slower climb, but this year, and from April till now, I guess even if we look at the last 6 months, January, they were under $100. You know, and these are out of print, much more limited. And as we look at it, like, check this out. A slow climb, it took time. So I know slow climbs aren't sexy. I get that. You guys want to see something overnight jump up $1 zillion, whatever. Good investments don't happen quick like that. But as you can see, over a 6-month period, it's gone up to where it is now. And here's what's interesting about it too. Here's what's interesting. 126 are available on TCG Player right now. Only 126. Which one do you think's more limited? The 3,000 Prismatic ETBs or the 126 Lost Origin ETBs that you can get for around the same price there's only 126 of them and they're out of print. Which one's more limited? It's got to be Prismatic, so dump $20,000 to Prismatic, right? That's definitely what you should do. 100%. 100% of the time. And yeah, these are already starting to sell today at 117. And we even have some on the 17th at 117. There's one for 124. Let's look at the next couple of pages. Let's take a look. So 109, but almost $10 shipping. 124, very quickly. There's only a couple left. Then it's 124. 119, but $10 shipping, so 129. 115 with $15 shipping. Ooh, Agape cards. I don't know what you're doing, but ooh, your shipping is atrocious. 130 with shipping. 130 with shipping included. Boom, boom, boom. Getting up into the 130s. And then the 140s, 150s. Getting up to here, 180 at the bottom of that page. And then into the 200s. So I've been thinking and saying this for a while, and there's some other things that, you know, were definitely lower valued that now magically are starting to grow in value. But this was one of them where I kind of sat there for a while just thinking, Scarlet and Violet's popping off. Where the hell is Sword and Shield Lost Origin going? Like, I knew it was a matter of time, but it's very obvious where this is going, especially with only 126 left. These are going to pop off at some point and go a little crazy. So, I mean, what can we take away from this video? We obviously need to just invest in Prismatic. Prismatic is the better buy by far. So let's just all get some Prismatic. Ignore everything else. Nothing else is even worth anything. It's all trash. Prismatic, you know, open up your sealed cases for sure. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just kind of talking out my ass at this point, but I think Lost Origin's a better deal. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm not saying to go do it. Not saying I'm right. I could be completely wrong. But if I were to compare some stuff, or as our A1 since day one would say, the data is the data. I would have to say Lost Origin is probably the better way to go, in my opinion. Anyways, guys, thank you for hanging out with me. Definitely appreciate it. I hope you all have a good night. Don't do anything crazy.